All the recent Smash leaks are coming together to form a clear picture, but what is the picture turning into? What's happening, my Blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new spooky episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak here in spooky Blocktober. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. We get to talk about Smash Bros. Ultimate's Fighters Pass going forward, but we are talking about something very special within that, and something that has been making the rounds for this past week. Now, this is a bit of a cautionary tale. This is something that I really wanted to get out to talk to you guys about, because everybody listening to this is probably a huge Smash Bros. Fan, and you listening probably have a favorite character that you really want to appear in the game as a playable fighter, right? Well, I know that I certainly do as well, and that's why I really wanted to make this video, because that, in fact, has been the talk of the town this past week with a For Smash movement. A lot of hashtags going around on Twitter, and I really wanted to take the chance to talk about this because there's one specific character that made someone completely explode, and I really wanted to take the time to tell you guys to do it in a certain way, to do it with respect, and also what this could mean for the coming characters to appear in Smash Bros. Because we don't know as of yet who the fifth fighter in the Fighters Pass is, and we also don't know what characters are coming after that. And right now, we only have a few guesses. We have a few leaks that are going around. We have about 5 or 4 characters that we really think have the biggest chance here, and I'm going to talk about those as well. But I really wanted to dig into this exact For Smash issue because it's pretty big news, and I really wanted to talk with you guys about it. So here's something special. All you Block buddies on Discord asked for it, and here on the channel, we have a new show called Question Blocked, where you guys send in your questions and I answer them here on the show. So whether it be upcoming Smash fighters, my thoughts on your favorite game, or even questions about, the YouTube channel, how to start on YouTube, how to make your own content, pretty much anything you can think of, please send your questions through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com. A lot of you guys have already done it, and I'm going through them. We're doing a new episode very soon, and I'll answer your questions live on the show in our next episode. And for those of you guys who like giveaways, we are giving away a Piranha Plant plushie at 50k, and this beautiful What's Happening, My Block Buddies t-shirt at 40k, dropping really soon. So subscribe to this channel right now, click the bell icon so you won't miss a video, and comment down below why you should have one of these 2 giveaway items. Alright guys, let's head right into the video. We are talking about the developer Katsuhiro Harada. He is very famously known as the director of the Tekken series down at Bandai Namco. So I think the Tekken series has proven itself to be one of the more defining fighters in that genre, right? The fighting games have been incredible. Street Fighter is a staple of the series, but I feel like Tekken, and maybe to an extent like something like Soul Calibur, they're kind of, in the higher ranks of the fighting game community, and I really feel like Katsuhiro Harada has definitely earned his keep in that realm, right? Well, he's pretty much known to be a little bit of a Twitter troll, right? Talking to people a lot when he doesn't have all that much good stuff to say about them, and of course, fan requests as well. Of course, Katsuhiro Harada and the Tekken series are owned by Bandai Namco. Of course, they also work on Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, and now on Ultimate by extension, right? So apparently this Twitter thread doesn't completely exist anymore, right? It was an incredible, huge amalgamation of people wanting characters in Smash, people really harassing people to want characters in Smash. There was this whole alliance formed to get people to make new Twitter accounts for these characters that basically are just called like Steve for Smash or something like that. And they were pretty much, controlling this entire space and really very passionately and ultimately very sweetly wanting to have their fighter represented in the game. Now, I have all but, good words for that, because that's basically what we're doing here on the channel, right? I myself have a lot of characters that I really want to appear in Smash Bros. As a fighter, and my outlet for that is, of course, this channel. That's where I talk about the characters that I want in the game, that's where I talk about what's possible, and of course, leaks, rumors, and speculation coming in. So, this entire For Smash movement, Twitter accounts started a meme thread where their characters would show up out of these portals, right? And of course, the Doctor Strange portals, the Sorcerer's Supreme stuff from Avengers Endgame. By the way, an incredible film and cinematic universe that I really loved a whole lot. And that moment when all the characters appeared out of those portals is something straight out of a video game, right? This huge, like, comic panel thing where every single character returns Well, this could have looked really great in like a Smash Brothers Subspace Emissary-like thing, right? An Avengers Endgame style theoretical battle for Subspace Emissary 2 story mode, something, and then somewhere in that thread, somebody tagged Harada, so Katsuhiro Harada, because of a Tekken character that was requested. So probably something like Jin, right? Jin Kazama or Kazuya, or even a character like Heihachi. I think from Tekken, there's a lot of possibilities, and we've already gotten stuff from that in Smash in terms of like Pac-Man's moveset and even like costumes, so that's pretty crazy and actually possible. So when that was requested, and since nobody bothers to untag people when replying to a long thread, he of course got all that stuff, right? He got all the notifications for this, and he pretty much mistook it as people spamming him about the characters. So he felt like he was getting dogpiled by all these requests because, yeah, he thought that it was directly aimed for him probably, but it was just this huge thread and just people having a lot of fun, right? Reporting in, being like on your left and stuff like that in terms of the Avengers of it all. So it basically comes down to Harada is accusing people of doing something they didn't actually do, and now a lot of websites, people reporting on it, blogs, YouTube videos, are taking it completely at face value. Like the Smash community, to me, isn't really all that toxic. I think that there's parts of the community that can sometimes be a little bit strange or a little bit opinionated, and I am certainly a little bit opinionated on a certain amount of things in Smash Brothers, but I wouldn't say that it's toxic at all. I think that this miscategorizes Smash Brothers. And for the record, some of the character Twitter accounts involved were for characters like Shovel Knight, Doom Guy, Steve, and many others. And by the way, if you want to know where I got most of this information, this is from a very close friend, someone who tried to figure out what went down and apologizes in advance if he left out any important details. But yeah, very close friend to the channel, and I really love you guys for giving me all this information. Now, in terms of looking at the tweets of Harada, that's where really interesting stuff comes through, right? Because basically, the first thing that he sent out about this was pretty enraged, pretty crazy, with the exact quote going as follows. Katsuhiro Harada on Twitter is at Harada_Tekken. "You guys are a spammer. I talk with Mr. Sakurai and Bandai Namco's Smash development team so that your request will not be approved as much as possible, and mute it. Bye." And then, of course, tagging a few accounts, Alberto, here Jonesy for Smash, which is pretty funny, Sora for Smash, Doom Squid Kid, then put Crash in Smash, Arlo for Smash, at Halo Guy for Smash. So he basically says, yeah, you guys are spammers. He pretty much mistook that this entire thread was not aimed at that guy, but it was just people having a lot of fun, you know, a lot of Super Smash Brothers fun. And that's pretty much what that whole community is about. I myself, you know, am not doing this for any other gain than just having a lot of fun talking about the things that I really enjoy. The next tweet goes, nah, XXX 4 or 4 Smash. This kind of name tagged many unrelated topics and unrelated people and causes many trouble. It is spamming. And see, your hashtag is already spamming. I'll talk with Sakurai well at her office. So, of course, Halloweenium Grieve is freaking tired by Kako Damon said, knowing they did not mean to spam you. There were people who wanted to share an interest with peers. I'm incredibly sorry for the inconvenience. I've heard many say what you said was a joke, but I'm not too sure. Either way, this just got a little out of hand, unfortunately. And I think that that person is right on the money here, and even Katsuhiro doesn't really feel that same way here. He's basically saying, nah, what you guys are saying is really spamming, and, you know, I'll talk with Sakurai about this. So he has mentioned that before. He was like, I'll talk to this, you know, the development team to make sure that your requests will not be approved as much as possible, which is pretty crazy. Him talking about, you know, Tekken characters would make a lot of sense if he wouldn't want that to happen. But in terms of Sora or other characters, I don't think he has anything to say about that, so I don't think that that's any proof to characters getting deconfirmed at all. And also, I think that that's already in the can. If they're working on characters now, they've been decided a few months back. This news, coupled with the entire Ryu Hayabusa Crash thing, and of course Raimu for Smash, which is pretty interesting, I really wanted to talk about all the possibilities here, but also that we have to be cautious with what we send out in our tweets, in our private messages, in everything here, because it could actually negatively impact the business here, you know, the thing that we all love, the game itself. And what is important here is that there's no real mistake done by all these guys being super excited about something. but maybe we should try and not tag people that are directly responsible for these things. And I think Katsuhiro Harada is one of those guys that could definitely put a character in Smash if he wanted to. He would just talk to Sakurai and be like, well, it's pretty much time for a Tekken character, right? And of course, Nintendo is a whole partner within this as well, but I think that this person is definitely up there in the ranks. And, having that person have such a negative view on Smash just because of the fandom is a pretty sad thing. And even though it's not our fault, we should be very wary for what we send out and who we connect to posts, right? So I'll for sure take this advice and learn from this entire situation, because it's pretty crazy, right? If you think about everything that's happening right now, people wanting characters in, and even the development of Smash Brothers not being complete, right? Sakurai even said there's more characters coming in the very near future. There's more DLC outside of that Fighter's Pass. I mean, we are living in a dream world, and we should never take that for granted. So even if we really want a character in, we should just be very happy that we're getting more and that the surprises aren't ruined by leaks the entire time. We report on everything that comes in, we report on stuff that we think is very interesting and, garners a discussion, but yeah, we really don't want all of these surprises spoiled for ourselves, and we're very happy that that still continues to happen, right? When Banjo dropped, really nobody called it beforehand, specifically called it beforehand, so moments like that is where I pretty much live for. This is an entirely awesome community, and I love all you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this entire Sora for Smash debacle and the Harada thing. So let me know in the comments down below if you were maybe a part of this whole discussion. Maybe you were actually in that original Twitter thread. So let me know in the comments down below. That comment could be featured in our next video. And of course, today's comment question is, what character is your for Smash? And of course, the comment section here on Blocked Content, you can do anything you want there. You can talk about your wishes. You can talk about things that you don't like. You can talk about things you like about the video that you don't like. Everything is approved over here. So please comment down below what your for Smash fighter is, and maybe I'll read your comment in our next Blocked Content episode. And today, our previous comment answer comes from Bloody Fatality, saying, I'd be down for something like this. I always have my phone on me. My Switch I mostly use as a home console because I can't put it in my pocket like I could with a DS or 3DS. I just don't want to have to change my lifestyle to fit a console with buying a carrying case man purse to wear it just to use it portably. A mobile game is a good idea in my opinion. Maybe it can be free to play and you get the N64 cast of characters with Battlefield and Final Destination, and then you can pay like $15 or $10 for the full version, and it'll have like 25 characters and 12 stages or something. I would also limit it to being a 1v1 only, or at least have that as the main mode, and encourage it more because 4 characters may be too many for a small phone screen, and you having to juggle using touch controls at the same time, unless maybe they add Switch Pro controller support over Bluetooth. Modes would just be stock and time battle, nothing too fancy. At the end of the day, this would be mostly marketed towards mobile gamers and getting them to buy a Switch and Smash Ultimate, so that's how I do it. It gives enough to give you that Smash experience on the go, and it ties mobile gamers to buy a Switch to play the AAA Smash Ultimate with more stuff if they like it. Well, Bloody Fatality, I think that there are ways to do a Smash Brothers game that is on mobile. I think that maybe the timing right now isn't right, just because Smash Brothers Ultimate is such a huge game with already so much DLC content on the way. Yeah, still milking this cash cow for all it's worth, and I'm so happy that they do it. So a mobile game doesn't seem to be on the horizon for me. I like that leak, and I like the idea of a Smash mobile game because there's definitely ways to do it right. There's ways to not make it a microtransaction hell. There's ways to make it a really interesting new take on Smash Brothers that isn't trying to emulate what a Smash Brothers game is, but just trying to reimagine it, a new playstyle for on your phone, for maybe one-on-one battles, and maybe it could even be a totally different playstyle. Like maybe it wouldn't even be side-scrolling, maybe it wouldn't even be 2.5D. So think about that in terms of a Smash mobile game, and I think you can have something really special, a really special experience that, you could only get on mobile. That's the only way that I would do it. So thank you so much for sending in your comment, and everybody, because these are always so much fun to read through, and of course your emails through blockedcontentmail@gmail.com. They have been so sweet and so kind, so thank you guys so much for being so nice, sending in questions that I can't wait to answer. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, click that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, because this family just needs more people to join. And all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll just see you around the corner where there's always more Blocked Content. See ya!